We are live. Let's go. All right, let's get into the chart. Hmm. See if we make a new high here pre-market, or if we just chill for the next. What is this? Two, 22 minutes or so. Get IWM give up the whole thing here, the whole push after non-form. Now it's bouncing back. We're seeing Q's push. Okay. 20 minutes until market open. Yes, up a quarter of a percent so far here. IWM looking to recover some of that with Qs holding up their highs. Want this to push. Just like yesterday, we want to see both IWM and Qs push together in order to get a new high. Right? That's the game we're playing. No retracement here. See, we're seeing IWM here struggle on 50% retracement of this candle. It's getting smacked right back down. And it's slow. I mean, we're still pre-market here, right? We have about 18 minutes until market open. We're at highs, right? Above, yes. Let me mark yesterday's high of day just as reference. They're at around 551. Let's mark it on SPY as well. Just reference points. Checking the 4 hour there. We'll see. We'll see what happens at open. We have about 30 seconds until this 5 minute candle closes, and it'll wrap up this 15-minute candle we're looking at here and open up the last 15-minute candle before market open. Let's see where it takes us. 5 seconds here. There we go. Last 15-minute candle here in pre-market. Opening up. Mm. Let's keep an eye on cues here. I have IWM on my other screen that I'll keep a watch on. The volume profiles here just based off of NFP movement here. Mm. Yeah, so far here pre-market, it's IWM, the one showing weakness. It's the one pulling us to the downside. We shall see. In a holding pattern, right? Let's take a look at the 4 hour here. Literally, just hold, step, step, slightly break. We'll see what we do today. Do we retrace? Do we push a little higher? It's melt up mode. Minute and a half until this 5 minute candle closes, or the first 5 minutes of this 15. Okay, okay, okay. Take a look here. 5 seconds left on this candle here. First 5 minutes of this 15 minute candle. Okay. 10 minutes left before market open. If it wants to push here, but then IWM starts to pull a little bit. So we'll see. Just need them to push together if we're going to get more upside. Okay. IWM kind of wanting to wake up here a bit. Okay. 3 minutes left on 5 minute candle. So 8 minutes total till market open. Just taking it slow here. Hmm, interesting, interesting. Q's trying to push here into market open. That'd be nice. That would be nice. I am in a long position. Just waiting to see if I can exit here pre-market. I'm down on it about half a point. Almost break even. It'd be nice to get this little push here before market open and see where we sit. This is literally just off of the momentum and wanting to push back up to this high from NFP. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, strong resistance at 62.93 on ES. So we'll see. We'll see if it breaks here pre-market. See if Q's can get us there. IWM holding alongside, but we need IWM to push too, ideally. Want them to push together. Yeah, it just keeps wicking at that 62.93. ES does. We got 5 seconds left on this 5 minute candle. It'll leave us with 5 minutes on this 15. There we go. Last 5 minutes before market open. Let's see. Let's see. 4 minutes left before market open. 'Just break even on my position. See if we get a slight push here. 3 minutes left here before market open. Q's pushing here. Let's see if we can get IW. I'm going to push alongside. Okay. Ooh, there we go. We're up half a point here, a point here. Let's see if we can sustain a push here. Point and a half. Okay. We're aiming for a 3 point move potentially. We're about to get it. Awesome. Let's see. Do we get it? Stop being greedy. We're up 2 points. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. I see the push. Let's see if we get it. 3 point move. Take it. Hmm. Didn't close fast enough. Up a point and a half here. We have a minute 15 left before market open. So let's see if we push here or if we're just going to reject this at open. Let's see what we get. Let's see what we get here. A minute left. 45 seconds before market open. It's wicking back down. Let's see what kind of move we get here. Okay. 20 seconds until market open. 15 seconds. It's wicking. It's wicking here. I might just reject. Spill that open. Is that what we're feeling? Market open. Here we go. All right. Position is pushing. It's hitting that 3 point. Does it hold? It's not wanting to hold really. So I'm going to take my money here. Oh, there we go. We got that break. I'm going to go in, but probably a slightly lower position. I was holding a 3 lot. So really, I just wanted to let me actually switch you over here to my trader terminal so you can see what I got here, right? I was just playing this push up here, close a 3 lot for like 262.50. I actually hit 350, but it didn't close me right away. But total after fees on the contracts, we're up 247.50 on the day, which is perfectly fine. right? No need to like rush things. And ultimately, I never really trade the first hour or so of market because typically I'm on my way to work. But dang, okay, so this was another what like a 5 point move there. Could have been really great, should have held, sure, but taking a look at where I can find my additional entries, market just gonna push across the board here is what I'm looking at. Q's is looking strong. I just don't want to enter here and get wick down, right? So entering at the high of market open, never a good idea. So I just want to see some slight retracement or slowdown ideally, but it might not. It might not happen at all. So we'll see. Hmm. Oh, sorry, I didn't see your comments. Bull or bear on today's economic news? What you think? It's bull for sure. Um, let's go. El asked us bull or bear on today's economic news. Sorry, I didn't see that comment earlier. But as far as was it good news? It was good news, right? When we take a look at non-farm payrolls, if we would have gotten a lower number, that's you're looking at its basic. If it was higher, lower numbers were just where the market wanted to see it. So you see the strength, right? Usually you got the first move and then it retraced, but it held the pop, right? So you had your breakout, retest of the breakout, and it held. Ideal entry position would have been here when it held that initial breakout because this is where we popped right at news releasing about an hour or so ago. So ideal entry would have been here, and I was actually on around this time, but I didn't feel too comfortable, right? And I didn't enter until up here, just aiming for the high, and really that was the move that I was looking for was simply a retest of that high. And now what I'm waiting for is the 15-minute candle closure here to see where we start to potentially see volume lining up. And I'll go ahead and switch us back over to our Weevil terminal, which is where we keep track of our main ETFs. And I'll let you know when I enter another position. I mean, I could hear, right? It's holding strong. And where's that move coming from? It's this, right? So remember where we talked about it at the beginning or pre-market, IWM being the one holding back, and it was holding back. And now when you see that pop and Qs retrace a bit, why then on ES do you see ES making a new high of day, right? It's still holding right at the high. It's because IWM is pushing and that's giving Hughes or the rest of the big tech the ability to breathe, right? That's the big thing. We've been seeing it day over day as far as one being the one carrying the other, or when one slows down, does the other one hold up long enough for the other one to start catching up again? So we're about 20 seconds away here from the first 5 minute candle closure. On this candle we're watching here, we have another 10 minutes left. So let's see where this first 15-minute candle takes us. We got a strong wick there, at least on Qs, right at 50, essentially 554.50 is where we wicked off of. If we're looking at IWM, pretty strong resistance here at around 222.71, which is around the highs, right before we got that pop. So around pre-market highs is where we're seeing slight resistance there. Keeping in mind, right, that today's a short day, so we are only open. What is this for? Like I don't know, half day, an hour and a half, right? We I think we close at 10 in the morning Pacific Standard Time. Oh no, not an hour and a half, but 3.5. So yeah, around 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. But market's holding up so far. New high on ES here. Very tempting to enter here. But we'll see. We'll see. Just launching. Right, up half a percent here on SPY, 0.65% on Qs, IWM about 0.75 percent. So it's going. It is going, and this is what we talked about pre-market, right? The fact that it's really just been a melt up. If we're taking a look at the 4 hour on SPY, we've just been holding at the highs, right? Let's peep that again. Take a look at this, right? The last week or so, one, two, three, four, the past 4 days held there. This was previous all-time high, this zone right here. And then one, two, within these 2 days, we ranged. Yesterday, we broke out of that range. So that was the significant thing we were looking at yesterday. And today, we're just holding up high. So now it's just a matter of where do we consolidate at these all-time highs, right? And that's where I would say not, maybe the slight hesitation in wanting to long or to hold a long position throughout an entire trading period is the fact that we're at all-time highs. So you don't really know when we're going to get that rejection or how soon we're going to get that rejection. But it has to cool down, right? We just don't have set targets. We're an area of exploration. Okay. We got 8 minutes left on this 15-minute candle here, and it's pushing. It is pushing. IWM's just holding at the high, right? It's looking strong. New high on ES, 6305.25. That is disgusting. That is literally almost 10 points. No, that is more. That is 12. Wait, sell at six. No, that is literally that's 10 points away from my exit. So pretty disgusting. Could have had like $1,800 there, but eh, it is what it is. No FOMO. Took our 247 on the day. We're happy. Let's see if there's another potential entry. IWM still pushing. If you take a look at IWM here, it's at the highs. It's at high of day here. Right? It's the stronger one now as we see Q's kind of level out. This one's holding us at the top. Q's there. It's wicking hard. I mean, it's lost about what a dollar off the high here. And we just see SPY here. It's at the highs. It's slowing down. So you're seeing that because IWM here, it's kind of the high ticker gas, right? Now it's just kind of slowing, trying to figure out what we're gonna do here. We got what is this 5 minutes now left on this 15-minute candle that we're eyeing. This is where we're getting that slight pullback. Mm. News headlines. Trump is talking to Putin today, and he's talking to Zelensky tomorrow, Friday, 4th of July. So keep that in mind. Could sway the market one way or another. Hard wick there. Now it's under VWAP. Although we're just getting started, right? But price back under VWAP on Qs. IWM, it's still holding a little bit above, but might smack right back down. Let's see if it does retrace here. I would like to see a 50% hold on ES of the push we had here at market open on the first 5 minute candle, but we shall see. It's good to take our profit there and just see market play out here for the next few minutes, hours. Honestly, I would love to see a slight bounce back to around like the 62.92 area on ES, and I think that would be an ideal position to eye for a bounce. If it doesn't bounce, then it would be a potential short entry. But even at that, if you want to also eye the previous highs, right at around 64.75 or 62, what is this? Yeah, 62.94 or even like 62.95. That could be a good consolidation point for ES to come back down to and to catch a bounce straight off of there. We have nice volume here building up at the highs. It's looking very interesting. SPY and Q's both 0.5% green. IWM just hovering at around that 75.75 of a percentage. Interesting. Looks like we want to make a new high. It's holding. It is holding, but we have 2 minutes left on this 15-minute candle. Let's see where it takes us. Let's take a snapshot here of our gains so far and update the group. Ooh, looking green here. We're on the last minute of this 15-minute candle. It's wanting to push green. It is wanting to push to a new high, but we'll see. Volume coming in on Boeing. New 15-minute candle here. Looks like we want to push. Let's see if we do. Let's see if we do. Mm-mm-mm. Let's see if we get a push. It's wanting to. Just looking for a slight push here. There we go. All right, up another. Oh man. Let's see what we get here. Got a new high on the day at 6307.25. Q's IWM both kind of retracing there, but we'll see. We'll see if they hold somewhere around here. Okay. Strong. Strong push there on Q's. It's keeping us alive here. Open long position at 6304.75, three lots. So just looking for a slight move here. Let's see. We're up 2 points now. I think we get a slight. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's push here. Mm. Ah, didn't fill me where I wanted to get filled. Why is it doing this? Oh man, it keeps filling me as far as my exits. I'm just pushing little moves here, right? So I got another. Let me switch you over. Actually, best view. I don't want to buy viewers. Why does Twitch? Come on, bots on Twitch. Let's go. My trader terminal here. So I caught this slight pop. It sold me out at 6306, but it was hitting 67.25. So it was like about another 100 or so additional gain, and it's gonna push. But I just wanted that quick gain, right? We're at 495 now on the day. Count up a little bit over $1,500. So definitely good day so far. It's just disappointed on the fills. I'm not liking where I'm getting filled as far as my exits. Let's switch over back to Weeble. I'll bring you back once I execute another trade. And these are all just the windows that I have open, right? I have my traders terminal. I have a Weeble open where I'm taking a look or tracking SPY cues, IWM all together. Jeez, why? Not liking those fills, but I'd like another slight retracement before another pop to the upside, but looks like it might just run. Looks like airlines, Boeing, and Bitcoin are kind of pushing. If you're tracking that, jets for airlines. Oof, God is good. We're at 495 on the day. That's awesome. Nothing to complain about, right? Nothing to complain about. All that should have Coulda, woulda, yes. Could have had over 1,800 bucks by now, but why would I let that hurt me? We're making good money. We got to keep the money. We take it nice and slow. We're patient with it and we build over time. That's how we come out winning, right? You don't want to fall into the market's trap. You don't want to gamble. Trade what you see, in and out. Wicked into a new high there, 63.15. New high. Trump bill signing ceremony, 5 p.m. tomorrow. News headline. Dang. Q's is just strong here. But it has to have a cooldown. Okay. IWM pushing again here. Just holding strong. Stronghold. I mean, we've been, if you're looking at ES alongside me, we've moved what, 10? We hit actually a high of 13 points from open. This is looking strong. Man, it's just pushing. It's holding the high. We have 40 seconds until 5 minute candle closure. It will leave us with 5 more minutes on this candle. Let's see where it takes us. Just keeps wicking into that high of day on ES 63.15.25. There we go. New 5 minute candle. We're 5 minutes away from closing this high of day 15 minute candle. It's going to keep pushing, isn't it? Just sitting there. Just sitting there. Okay. Potential slowdown here. I mean, we just wicked into the high again. Kind of rejecting there, but IWM holding, holding. And Q's just at the high. See IWM here. Take a look at our current positions that we're holding in the long term. VSCO. It's coming back up. Still a bit under our buy-in, but overall we're green on the portfolio. RXRX. All right, back to. All right, we're just hammer candling on this 5 minute. 2 minutes left on this 15-minute candle that we're watching, and Q's is just at the highs, and that's what's giving us this potential hammer. Doji. Will it be Doji or hammer? Not that it matters. It's just volume. Strong volume there. Do y'all want a MACD in there too? CIWM, that difference in momentum. Not that you need any of this stuff. Nice slowdown. We have 45 seconds left on this 15-minute candle that we're eyeing here. We're getting a slight wick here on ES. We'll slow down. Let's see where we hold. Let's give us an opportunity to bounce. I'd love to see RSI drop down. Let's get some little consolidation before potentially running up again. This 15-minute candle on IWM, it might close red. So definitely this is something to keep an eye on. Might be the weaker one. It might be the one that takes us to the downside. Right, if we take a look at it, printed tweezer top there. We'll see. There we go. New 15-minute candle here. Let's take a look at Q's. Q's is just pushing. Q's is just pushing. ISM services a little hot. Let's see. Let's see what push we get here. Okay. Market wanting to rip here on that. I'm long again at 63.14. Just quick trade here, in and out. Awesome. Up 150 bucks, up 225. Ah, it wicked. Just let me exit. Let me exit at the high. Please, Lord. All right. I take what you give me. Ain't no reason to be greedy. I take what you give me. All right. IWM pushing. Let's see. Let's see where we get. Amazing. Okay. Up 2 points here. Let's see if we can push a little bit higher. There we go. There we go. Up 2.5 points on a 3 lot trade. Just want to take it as soon as it's available. Come on. Let me exit at the high there. Let me exit at the high there. There we go. Took 487 on that trade there. Amazing. Let me bring you over to my trading terminal. I'm sorry, it's difficult switching back and forth from my trader terminal here and the Webull just because I'm on the road, right? I'm trading on my laptop here. But as you can see, my execution here was another 3 lot trade. It ended up being about a 3.25 move there. We took 485.50 on the trade. You can see here on the day we're up $967. This specific funded account, right? I have to take Profit Trader is now at 52,055, which means that we can officially withdraw now. Same day withdrawal as of today. The total of 55, but we'll see if we have more room, more opportunity to get a little bit more on the day and treat us treat ourselves to a little nice dinner. Right, yesterday we went out for some sushi. It was great, amazing opportunity to see this actually come to life. So I'm definitely just thankful for being able to have this sort of analysis here with you all, and just the blessing of being able to make this sort of money and have these sort of opportunities. We are now 3 for 3 on the day. Let me go ahead and post this in the group. If you haven't joined up, definitely encourage you to sign up. You can find the direct link to our Discord group. It's all free, right? This is all completely free for you. Also, really encourage you to take advantage of it. A little bit more in depth information in there. You get to take advantage of the course. But now all I'm looking for is just to, again, that potential retracement, right? It's what we saw here. I was just waiting for that retracement, then the bounce off of there, trying to justify or solidify the fact that there's still a concentration of demand here, right? The fact that we pulled back up and we were wicking into the highs, and then we get that slight pop. That's really the bare bones explanation of why and how I executed that trade. Is just hold of the momentum, of the volume, of the demands that we're seeing build out throughout the day here, because again, we're at all time highs. We have no set targets to the upside. So, what do we look for? We're looking for that volume, that momentum. If you're reading tape, right? If you're reading the level two, if you're seeing these orders come in, to what is it telling you, right? Where are the buyers positioning themselves? Where are the sellers positioning themselves? That's literally what we're looking for when we're at all time highs and we don't have set targets to the upside to just kind of say, hey, we're just have these consolidations, and as long as momentum, as long as demand is here, then we're likely to push up to the upside, right? We don't have those targets. You could mathematically calculate them if you wanted to do some sort of like fib extension, right? It's standard deviations to the upside. But we're just going here off of raw data, just off of the orders. the book orders, the volume, the momentum. Cool. First 5 minutes on this 15-minute candle are up. So we got 10 more minutes on the 15-minute candle. I'll switch us back over to Webull. And if I'll try to go ahead and switch you back over to my trader terminal or my futures terminal as I enter a trade. That way you can see the actual execution of it as well. I'm looking for some sort of consolidation again before entry. Huge blessing today. As always, God is good. All glory to Him. Ooh, IWM, new high of the day. Right, this might actually just continue to push to the upside. I just want consolidation. Man, Hughes holding at that high too. I'll wait. I'll wait until the next 15-minute candle. Also, just another reminder, right? Emphasizing the fact that today is a short day and we've got America Day tomorrow, so we get to celebrate. We got 20 seconds on this 5 minute candle closure, and then we'll just be looking at 5 more minutes on the current 15-minute candle. 10 seconds left here. And it's just holding at the high. Q's is just holding at the high. IWM holding at the high. Jeez. Looks like Q's wants that push. Let's go last 5 minutes on this 15-minute candle. Hmm. Oh man. Q's making that new high. Yep. Hughes is what's pushing us. 5 cents away from that high. IWM is, what is this? Within 30 or so cents of the high, but a little slow down there on IWM. Hughes is the one holding up right at the high, right? Still within 5 or so cents there. Just waiting to see if we get a little pullback, give us the opportunity to recharge, reload. 3 minutes left on this 15-minute candle. IWM pushing back up. It's helping Q's hold market up here. Just at the high, 63.1975 is the high. Jeez. Let's see. We're now 2 minutes away from this 15-minute candle closure. Let's see what it does here in the last 2 minutes. Keeps pushing. It wants a new high here. I mean, Q's is right there. It made a new high, right? Q's made a new high. Yeah, 556.28. It's just pushing. That's what's pushing ES here. Because IWM's slightly retracing. I mean, it's at the high of the previous IWM. It's at the high of the previous 15-minute candle. Let's see what it does here in the last minute and a half. I think these both kind of cool down a bit here. We need consolidation. I don't want a long here at the high. What a volume. If sellers pick up, then it is what it is. That opportunity is there. I mean, if buyers. Okay, we're in the last 45 seconds of this 15-minute candle here. Slowing down a bit, right? Both on IWM and Qs. Actually, how do I do this to give you a better... All right, 5 seconds left on this 15-minute candle. New candle here. See what we get. Slight retracement and see where we consolidate. It's bouncing right off, or it's trying to hold 63.15. Okay, this is exactly what I wanted to do here. Sweet. So I'm gonna have to switch back and forth. How do I get rid of this? Oil's ripping. Okay, so now we're looking at IWM and Qs at the same time. Holding VWAP. IWM's holding VWAP. I want to see, do we get weakness in Qs or what do we get out of it? So IWM's holding. Don't want that. 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 Oh, price ladder. Oh, not trade. Oh, this forces me to have this here. I want to get rid of it. I want a third chart. And look at Q's there, right? Just holding strong. Let's see. Let's see if we get a slight push here. What happens? Maybe we just call it a day, right? IWM's the one showing more weakness here. But if IWM holds and it can push alongside Q's, ooh, we get that next push to the upside. Okay. I just took a little snipe here. We are up now 1,227.50, up 115. As far as what we can withdraw today, could have held a little bit longer, but man, we're at these highs. I want to see IWM have a little bit more strength for a solid pop. New 5 minute candle here. We got 10 more minutes on this new 15-minute candle. IWM right back at VWAP. Bro, we're just at those highs. Q's tech. Insane. We're within what, 7, 10 cents away from that new high of day on Q's. IWM's the weak one today. It's the one dragging us down or holding us back. But if they move together, when we get that nice solid push to the upside. Geez, new high of day here on ES 63.20, hit 63.21 actually. Okay, slowing down here at the high, right? Again, we want some sort of consolidation. I want to see IWM hold here and push, not give up its gains. RSI on the high, though, we need to cool down for me to feel more comfortable to go in heavy. IWM playing with the low of the previous 15-minute candle here. If you see this, but holding the open of the other one. So, I mean, if it bounces here and this holds, watch for ES to make a new high. Okay. We are 5 seconds away from closing this 5-minute candle, leaving us with 5 more minutes on this 15-minute candles, on these 15-minute candles that we're eyeing. IWM again, it's rejecting. It is rejecting. It's at the low. I think it might be breaking now. It's starting to break, or it's at the literal low of the previous 15-minute candle. So definitely don't feel comfortable going long here. Just take a look at that 15-minute candle on cues, right? Is a doji there. Potential reversal. We'll see. We'll see what downside IWM brings us. All right, 4 more minutes on this 15-minute candle. Yes, take a look at it. Yeah, just holding at those highs. Man, don't even feel comfortable shorting it because of the volume here, right? Just it's holding. Hmm. 3 more minutes. Might trade R2Y. We'll see. Let me add it here. Wait, what in the world is happening here? What are these candles? Hmm, Man, we'll see. We'll see if small caps, if IWM holds here on futures, I might take RTY long, but we will see. We will see. The rest of the market looks like it's holding up pretty well. Okay. Mm. Let's see. Do we long RTY here? Bum, bum. Slow down there. Whoa. Oil dipping. Mm. New 5 minute candle here. Man. Slowdown that we're seeing there on cues, it's healthy. We just want to see where it consolidates, right? IWM trying to push up. Very tempted to long RTY. It's the corresponding future to IWM small caps, Russell 2000. Very tempted, but we'll see. Okay. Up here on RTY, we're getting a push. Nice, nice push. 135. I'm gonna take it. 150. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Not bad at all. We just got our money there. Sheesh. So let me bring you over. I'll show you what I'm looking at on RTY here in my trader terminal, right? This is literally the setup. This spike here, that was the rejection after non-farm payroll data was released. We came back down, market open. We tried to break back into it, but we never broke back above or held back above the initial breakout, right? So we came to retest it. We haven't broken out. It looks like it's building momentum here. I might take it long again, but it's a good opportunity. Good opportunity there on RTY. If you take a look here, we're now up 250 bucks above our withdrawal threshold. Total on the day, we're up 1,600. I mean, $1,162 with 50 cents there. But what this means on Take Profit Trader, anything above the 2K mark on a funded account, you can withdraw on a daily basis. So right now, like I said, we can take our lunch money out, right? 250 bucks there that I can withdraw right away. We're holding. Hughes is pushing. Really tempted to take RTY long again, but we'll see. We have 4 minutes and 30 seconds left on these 15-minute candles that we're eyeing. Let me bring you back to Weeble so we can keep an eye on both Qs here and IWM. As you can see, IWM RTY, it's pushing, it's trying to push. So it makes me want to take it long. 4 minutes left on this 15-minute candle, on these 15-minute candles. Ooh, IWM now showing strength, giving Qs enough time to consolidate and pop, right? Potentially new high here. My RTY position will not fill. I'm trying to take it long. Just won't fill me. Maybe it's God telling me Bruh, why won't it fill me? Wow. Now it filled me on the slight retracement, so I'm down on my position. RTY moves pretty interestingly in comparison to ES. Haven't traded it a whole lot, but let's see. Let's see where it takes us. All right, down 45, $30 on it. 75 down $100. Jeez. Come on. Let's see if we get that upside push. IWM wants to break. It wants to break. We're green now. Okay, awesome. $30, $45, $60 here. So let's see. We got about a minute and a half left on this 15-minute candle here. Let's see what kind of push I can get. Let's see what our gain is here on RTY. Up $165, 180. Let's go. Let's take it. Let's take it. Amazing. Amazing. RTY is just launching now, right? Why doesn't it show me my orders? That's insane. Um, New 15-minute candle here. Might take RTY along again. Look at that huge volume. That was awesome. It's a quick $180 there. We're up 415. Let me take you. I might execute another trade here. I'll take you back to the Trade of 8 trading terminal here so you can see these are the two trades I've executed on RTY. The first one, it wasn't too bad. It was what was this like a 1 point move, got $150 there. This one, second trade was what was that? Another, it was like a 1.5 move there. Got $180. Account total for the day, we're up $1,327.50. Total withdrawal value, we can withdraw around $415. Of course, take profit trader does an 80-20 split. So my overall take home is a little bit lower than that. If we were to stick to the 415 bucks, we would be taking home around what is that? The $83 that they take. So we'd be taking home $332. Well, let's see. Again, also keeping in mind that we're not open the whole day, and I honestly might only trade into the next like 15, 30 minutes or so. We'll take a look. No need to risk any of my gains here more than I already have. I am 5 trades in now, 5 for 5 on the day. Let's go ahead and update the Discord group here. Again, if you haven't joined, all of that information's in the description. The link is there for you. It's completely free. So come join us. Let's go ahead and update the group. Let's take a screenshot here. We are now 5 for 5 on the day, all documented on live trading. We are on YouTube, Twitch, and X. Let's go ahead here. Send links. A thousand. We are now up over $1,000 on the funded account. This account has now hit the withdraw threshold, and we can withdraw a total of $415 as of today. Huge blessings. And thank you for bearing with me today. I know that it's a little bit different. Like you guys don't see or hear any of like the news outlet audio or anything like that because I am on the road. I am streaming from my laptop, so it's a little bit different. It's a little bit different. Having issues with pulling audio from other sources, but we'll get it figured out eventually. I am back home in the next week or so, so just bear with me. Let's go. Oh, it has now. I put it has not. Nice. Okay, a little consolidation here. Right, let's take us back over to Weevil, and we can keep tracking both Qs and IWM here. Just consolidation. Just seeing consolidation. Whoa. Hey Vera, how's our kitty cat doing? I think it is cold out there, huh? Rainy? A storm? Come over here, Vera. Let's take care of our cat too. Man, what a blessing. That's a lot of cat treats for today. Some delectables. Lots of cat treats. Maybe even a new scratch post. We got 5 minute candle closure coming up. New 5 minute candle, last 5 minutes here on the 15 minute candles that we're currently eyeing. Let's see, we got a message here. Was listening to a podcast recently, and the term initial balance was used when referring to 9:30. Is it 9:30 opening bell? Is that the first 30 minutes of trading? I let's see. So, where did my window go? Sorry. There we go. This is the question here, coming from Waterworks. Have you heard of initial balance? And he initially stated, was listening to a podcast. The term initial balance was brought up, used to referring when market opens at 9:30. What I take it as, and this is a huge part, right? You've heard me say this recurringly in the group that I don't really trade the first hour of the market because I want to see where those movements are, how price is moving from sector to sector, where we're spreading into, right? So to me, I think that's what the initial balance is referring to. Typically, at least to my understanding, it refers to the range in price established during the first like hour of the trading session. That's my understanding when it comes to like gauging like market sentiment and the overall range that it builds. So if we're talking about a 9:30 a.m. open Eastern time, the initial balance would be what's produced between 9:30 to 10:30. At least that's my understanding of it. And then remember, we talked about this when that initial 1 hour candle, or when you see that initial range develop, then you could potentially trade a breakout of that range, a rejection of the top of that range. Essentially, the top and bottom is acting as support and resistance for you. So a lot of people wait to potentially trade a breakout of that, I guess, initial balance, as you called it. First 60 minutes. That's awesome. Yeah, I mean that's a great, great understanding to have, and that's what we built, right? And it's interestingly enough that what you're seeing right now. So take a look at where. Let me bring up the Weebles here on the Weeble on my screen so I can kind of walk us through this. So this candle here, right? The one that I'm hovering over here on Q's. This was the 1030 candle, right? So here that's our initial balance. That's our initial range. And what are we doing? We're rejecting, or we're seeing resistance at the top of that range. So as I stated earlier, yeah, we traded into that high, but it was all due to momentum. So now why haven't I re-entered a trade is because I'm trying to see what we're doing, right? Or do we have a complete rejection of the top of this first hour range? Or where are we consolidating? So it's definitely if you're struggling with patience, and if you're struggling with just figuring out where might I even start, you could start with that, right? Just sit out the first hour, see where that range develops, and then just try to trade a breakout, a rejection, a bounce from those levels. What's that podcast called? If you don't mind me asking. An RTY looking good again. I might end up longing RTY once more. Patience, though. Patience. 22. So I'm looking for a 2265 break on RTY. See if we get it. We're in the new 15-minute candle here. I'm gonna long it. It doesn't fill me right away. It's not like yes. Ah, I don't like it. It fills me once it retraces back. And I go red on my position. Jeez. Let's see. So I'm long RTY here. I'm just looking for a quick trade. Stick you to my trader terminal so you can see me execute this. We'll see if I go. I mean, I'm not opposed to taking it red, right? It was a strong rejection there, so I might just exit. Actually, where's my Weeble? Actually, want to see Weeble too. I'm down on it. Let's see. Let me actually bring this up right now. It's a little tricky here with the laptops to keep track of everything. So we want to see this pop there. So Q's is popping. Let's go. I'm back break even here on RTY. Now it's pushing together. Let's see. Bring you back. Jeez. It's so clunky. I need my multiple screens. Right. We're up 45 bucks here, 30 bucks, but let's see. Let's see where if we get a push here. Just call it a day. After this trade, I'm done. I'll be calling it a day, right? We're up 190 bucks here. I'm looking for a slight push here, literally like a point, 2 points more, breaking that high. The previous high of the day is what I'm aiming for. Ideally, God willing, we're going to get that push, and then we'll be comfortable calling it a day there. And honestly, I mean, I can't be greedy. So at the end of the day, like if even if I exit out here, send you a DM. Yeah, definitely send me a DM with that link. That'd be appreciated. 60 bucks here. It's bouncing between that high. Like it wants to break that high, but it's struggling a little bit. We're up 105 here on RTY, up 120, up 135. I'm gonna call it a day here. Oh no, man, it didn't kill me. Back up here, 120. Just give me that. There we go.
Order filled.
There we go. Took that 120 on RTY, right? Just that quick snipe is what I'm looking for. It's struggling. It's gonna break. I just know, just based off of momentum, what we've seen here, it's gonna break. But why risk it, right? Why risk? You saw when I first entered the trade, I instantly went down like 200 bucks. So why risk it? Let's see what the total take on that trade was, and it was quick, right? Uh, wait, what? Doesn't have my total trade for some reason. I don't have any more open positions. It's only showing me once. What? 35 was definitely not $35. It's like 105 bucks. 'Cause I mean, I'm up 114.17. What were we at before this? I updated it in the group. We're at 137.27. Yeah, so about 105 bucks, then minus the trade commission. That took like 90 or so bucks. We're up 505 on the day, and that's the max that we can withdraw if we were to stop here for the day. So if I were to withdraw the full 505, we would actually be it's 101 total that they would take on their end. So we would take $404 home on the day today, which is perfectly fine, right? I'm definitely happy taking that home. So we'll see. We'll see if this is where we end. Honestly, I think I might just call it here, but give me another like 15 or so minutes and I'll determine whether or not we're going to see an additional trade. Let me bring this back to Weeble. Yeah, always looking for good podcasts to listen to. Appreciate you. Let's see, took RTY, IWM, small caps, long again. We are now 6 for 6 on the day. The day. What is our account sitting at again? We are up. We can now withdraw 505 from the account with the 80/20 split. We take home a total of, what was it, 404 for on the day. Wait, this one isn't it. Why didn't it give me my updated? Let me screenshot this again. RTY right back up. So tempting. So tempting to take it long again. Who I might do it. Let's see. What are we eyeing? Are we on? Yeah, we're on Weeble here. Again, Q's pushing, IWM pushing with it. Very tempting to take RTY. I mean, it's the one on the lower end, right? I mean, it is pushing high of day now, but in comparison to Q's, it's the one that hypothetically has more room to run, but we're right under the 4 hour resistance here that you see at 223.47. If we're able to tap and break that, we're aiming for about another dollar run. So the 224.37 level that you see up there in purple, that is our weekly resistance. So it's a pretty strong area of interest. We will see. Slight rejection here. New high on Qs. 50, what is that? 556.44 is our new high of day on Qs. Oh man, losing my voice here a bit. Need some water. Yeah, IW, I'm slowing it a little bit. Yes, still making highs. Finger to the sky, to God be the glory. IWM such a good setup. I like it. We'll see. Ooh, IWM. Hold in there. Hold in. Could be a long entry here. Control long entry. Ooh, Q's just pushing into those highs. It's within 3, 4 cents, 2 cents away from a new high there. So does RTY hold here and push? That's the real question. To me, it feels like it really can do it. Really tempted to take it long again for the third time, but we'll see. Try to take RTY long here. Short entry, quick in and out. Looking for a slight pop here. If we get it. Not, we need to call it a day. Yeesh, rejecting, rejecting that breakout. It's no bueno. No bueno. See if we can go break even. Okay. Over in there, like it wants to push. Use Holden. Ah, rejection there on IWM. Kind of wants it, but a lot of resistance building up there now. This will for sure be my final trade here, whether it's a win or a loss. I'm calling it a day. Q's wanting to push. Okay, okay. We got 2 minutes left on the 5 minute candle, which leaves us with about, what is that, 12 minutes on this 15-minute candle that we're currently eyeing. Ooh, Ooh, sharp rejection here on IWM. Not looking very good. Not looking good at all. Eeh, pretty strong rejection there. Do we hold? Right, that's the question. That is the question. Dun, 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 dun. Geez, one trade too many, huh? We'll see, we'll see. Down about 2 points on my trade here. It's wanting to hold, and Q's is just it's pushing whatever it's wanting to hold there. But we need to see both of them hold, and we need to see that volume pick up a bit, with the understanding that market is close, right, to closing time. So naturally, volume is probably going to die down a little bit. So keep that in mind for sure. Keep that in mind. Hmm. Dum, 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 dum. We got another we that 5 minute candle closure. New 5 minute candle here, right? Oh, this is the 15 on RTY. How do I change that? Jeez. Let's take a look. Hmm. RTY, IWM back at VWAP. We'll see what we do here. We shall see what we do here. What is that? Q's within 5 or so cents again of the highs, so Q's is holding up rather well. Do we get that bounce in RTY like we've been getting? Nope, it wants to spill. RTY really, I feel like it just wants to lead us to the downside now. Just no bueno. No good, no good there. Let's see, we have about three, is that 8 minutes left on on these 15-minute candles that we're watching. Mm, 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 mm. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Really disappointing myself here. Jeez. Strong retracement there on RTY. Where or if we hold. Right, where's that trend holding? Q's is the one that's been with strength now. Mm, 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 mm. Bruh. So what is this? 8, 9, 11. We're about an hour 30 away from closing, so gotta keep an eye out on that. Don't wanna be in this into closing. Meow, meow, meow. What's market gonna give us here? CQ slowing down. Small caps, IWM slowing down, right? One that's been leading to the downside or holding back right under VWAP. New 5 minute candle. Last 5 minutes here on these current 15-minute candles that we're watching. Q's about 10 or so cents away from the current high. IWM pulling lower, pulling lower. Wanting to push. Does it have the strength and volume? Whoa. New high of day on Q's. RQY pulling. Dang, RTY is just pulling, pulling, pulling. Let's take a look. We have there's 3 minutes left on these 15-minute candles that we're currently watching. It's like Hughes wants to pull. It's no bueno. No good, no good. You're on the long side. Mm, mm. Don't like where our TY is heading at all, man. See if it holds. Struggling there. We have a minute and a half left on these 15-minute candles that we're currently eyeing. Let's see where the next 15-minute candles takes us, whether it starts to push us down to the downside or if we get a little slight bounce here. Just keep an eye on it. Keep an eye on it. Mhm. 1 minute left on these 15-minute candles that we're currently watching. Mm, mm, mm. 30 seconds left on these 15-minute candles that we're currently watching. 20 seconds. 15 seconds. 10 seconds here on these 15-minute candles we're watching. 5. Let's go. New candles coming in here. 3. Still down about 2 points on my position. See if we call it a day here or what sort of push we get, if any. I'm trying to push here again. Bouncing right off a rewop. Still down about a point, a little bit more than that on my position. Let's see if we get any movement. Maybe even just a break even, God willing. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, I'm now within half a point of break even. God willing, we see a slight pop here. Break even now, hovering there. See if I can take some additional bread home. Just hovering at break even. See if we get a slight push here to help me out and just call it a day. God willing, right? God willing. Glory be to God. All right. I was up like 15 or so bucks there, 30, 45. Let's see if we get a slight push there. Do I just take it here? Am I being greedy? Oh, greedy piggy. Three up 40. Just hovering there. I might just take my $30, right? More than enough. Can't be a greedy. Nope. Now we're back red. So let's see. Mm, Smacked right at that slight profit take. Let's see if we can just go green, honestly, just $15. Just call it a day. Probably honestly shouldn't have even entered that last trade now looking back at it, but we can exit green if we can get that slight pop. More than happy. Again, always God willing. Oh, there you go. Pop 75 bucks. I get it. I took my $45. Yeah, $45 here. It's gonna go. Of course, it's gonna go. Just need the patience. Why risk, right? Why risk? Oh my lord! I went up what an additional point or say. Add another $100 or so. Coulda, shoulda, woulda. Coulda, shoulda. A minute left on this 5 minute candle. Total of 9, right? Or 11, I mean, on the 15 minute that we're watching. He was getting smacked, so I don't know. I don't know if I would want to go long again here. Almost lost my $500 withdrawal balance, so I don't feel too much of a need to risk that, right? Boom, 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 boom. 535 here. It's 107. We'd be taking home about $428. Slight with retracement here. Both Qs and IWM kind of wanting to pull back. We'll see if IWM holds though. Looks like it wants to. Looks like it wants to break into those highs. Or what? About 2 points away from that high. This is the max high up here non farm, but I don't know that we aim for that. Maybe at most around here, about a 3 point move. But I like these. I like those a lot. That's what makes me want to go long on it again, but iffy, iffy. Let's see. Okay, slight push here. 15 bucks, $30, 45, 15, 30. Do I take? I want to take my 30. I can get that. It's like $30. Do we get that push? Do we get that push? Nope, it's not wanting to push. My $30. I love my $30. Feel like it wants to push, but there we go. I'll just stick my $30, right? We're at 550. And of course, it pushes up a little bit higher after I exit. But it is what we sell into strength all the time. And that's all I've been doing, just snipping, snipping, snipping 3 lots on RTY. We are now up 550 on the day. I mean, that was after $30, but after my man, 2265. It remains the breakout level. Let's see. Feels like we break. It feels like we break, which is what makes me want to go in. But geez, I'm up 540 as far as what I can withdraw from the account. So, hmm, come on RTY. I feel like you want to break. We've seen it. It feels like you want to break RTY. Come on RTY. Gonna break for us. One more minute left on this 5 minute candle. RTY showing us strength there. Just looking for that slightest of pops. That's all I need. That's all I want. God willing, we get it. God willing, we get it. But it is slowing down again right at that area, right? And it's the 2265 that we want to hold and break, but it's not wanting to. It is not wanting to. Let's see, last 5 minutes here on these 15-minute candles that we're watching currently. See if we get any sort of push here. If not, we got to call it a day. If not, we got to call it a day. Okay, slight push. I'm back to break even here on my position. Gots to be the final position on the day. Confidence that we break. It's hovering. I got $15 there, but it smacks right back down. Let's see if I can just close out green here. Let's see. Up 30 bucks, up 45. Let's see. Just comes back down, man. I don't know if it wants to break. Up $30 here. It just goes to 45 and comes right back down. But I'll take my $45 here. And I'm done for the day. It's gonna pop, it's gonna break higher, but honestly, I gotta get ready. Gotta call it a day. It's been a huge blessing here. I mean, I've already overextended myself way too much as far as the amount of trade that I've taken and the exposure that I've given myself. So I want to make sure that I'm able to take this home right, and I'll go ahead and provide you all the final update here for the day. I'll switch it over to my trader terminal in my futures terminal here. Right, so you see these final two trades that I took on RTY, small caps, small gains, $45, $20 there, just small pushes there. They're really scalps right on it for like less than a minute or so, maybe 3 or so minutes at most. But this is our end of the day here, 1,100. I mean, 1,192 with 50 cents here. On the day, you see that we're good enough or uh, well enough above our withdrawal threshold here. We're at 52,580, so that means we can take 580 home on the day here. If we do that 80-20 split that Take Profit Trader has for us, that means that they're going to, let's see, 580. They take home 116 out of the 580 that we have. So that means that we are left over with $464 on the day, which I'm more than happy with. So I'll definitely go ahead and lock those gains in. I will go ahead and update the group, but I'm done for the day. I'm going to exit out of my trader terminal here and lock all of that, make sure we don't lose anything, right? Because there were about 2 times there in the day today where we could have lost those gains, but we're good. We stayed solid. We stuck to our plan. Remember, tomorrow, the market closed early today, so you only have like an hour left in the market. I do not want to trade that last hour. You shouldn't either. go ahead and rest up. Tomorrow's a holiday. It's American Day, 4th of July. So rest up, and we'll be back here live Monday and Tuesday for the next week. I'm still working on Friday, but at least Monday and Tuesday I will be live covering the market. So we'll see you here. Thank you for joining. Enjoy the rest of your day.